But hey, y'all, and me, your social media platform artist and your next generation of artists, and the host of the YouTube channel, Dr. Do. I'm your host, Dr. Do, right here, y'all. Today's video, we are going to do another video you guys gonna like about, alright? You guys want to know something, alright? You guys questioning about YouTube, social media, and questioning what is the best cartoon shows that you guys ever watched throughout your childhood years, alright? Either like back then or even today itself. Well, I'm gonna give you guys something you want, alright? I'm gonna give you guys my top 5 best cartoon show I ever watched my entire life. I love cartoons. I grew up watching them when I was just a kid. Grew up watching cartoons since the 2000 and then late 2000, early 2010 and late. And today, I'll give you guys what are my top 5 best cartoon shows I ever loved, and I recommend y'all go watch it, alright? Before we continue this, be sure to, you guys new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, alright? You know, to help me reach 5,000 subscribers if we can by the end of 2023, that would be awesome. And then if we do hit that 5,000 mark, we might go to hit 10,000 pretty good, alright? Y'all, I hope y'all support the channel. Plus, you guys need to help me on that, like on the public hour thing. I haven't hit 4,000 public hours on the channel, which would be helpful for y'all to watch all my shows on my YouTube channel and share it to everyone who want to see them. Alright, y'all? Okay, here we go on the top 5 Dr. Do best cartoon show ever. Alright, y'all? At number 5, we got Adventure Time. I love Adventure Time right here, y'all. I love that show. I started watching that show back in 2010 when I was 11, 12 years old. I love the show itself. The characters, Finn, Jake, Marceline, Princess Bubblegum, Ice King, and Lumpy Space Princess. These guys are pretty funny characters, right? I love Finn and Jake because they go on crazy adventures all over the land of Oop itself. I grew up loving them so much. By the time they ended, I felt like they should have renewed it, but they didn't renew another show about Fiona and Cake, like a sequel to it. Alright? Adventure Time to me is like for like those who like exploring out in the world, seeing new things, new creatures, new items, and all the new weaponry and new characters. Which I pretty much like how Finn and Jake get themselves in some situation, but got themselves out of this. When I admire Finn and Jake for all their service as heroes to Ooh and being one of the best characters that Cartoon Network had ever made and stuff. And I recommend y'all go check that out because it's a pretty good show, alright? If I ever give it a review for that one, I give it 8.9 out of 10 on that one, which I recommend y'all go check it out and stuff, alright? And also, that is my number 5 favorite cartoon. Here number 4, alright? You guys know what you guys grew up watching Nickelodeon. I hope y'all like this cartoon show, Avatar: The Last Airbender. I love that show, really. I like the character Aang Katana. Sorry, it's hard to say her name. Got a little bit forgot about her, but she's a waterbender. Katara, yeah. And then Sokka, the funny character who doesn't have band-aids, instead he had his boomerang, like boomerang. It's so funny. I like Toph, Prince Zuko, Uncle Iroh, all the characters. I like how they have the ability of 4 elements: water, earth, fire, and air. I like have one of those. If I had element if it were part of me, like my zodiac sign, Sagittarius, I would have been a firebender. I mean, like hoo ho ha ha, like that with my blue fire. Like I like the blue fire from Asula, really pretty cool. And so I like how he explored places like he haven't been able to, because there was a war between the 3 nations. Again, one nation, the Fire Nation, led by Fire Lord Orsala, who wanted to control the world itself, which he had messed up. The Fire Nation really are messed up. Leadership are crazy. They really want to conquer the world and have the whole world on fire, like the sun fire. I like how Aang can bend all 4 elements at the same time and why he is the avatar for a reason. And also, I like how the fact that people grew up really want to be like the avatar. I made a video about it on my TikTok, on my social media. If you guys haven't seen it yet, be sure to watch that, alright? And also, how the fact that to show it funny, I like how they get this funny places, funny thing to do and stuff. It's so freaking awesome, alright? I like to be a bender too, you know, bend things at your will and stuff. If I have to give this show, for this show, Avatar Last Airbender, I go give it a 9 out of 10. Really, I love that show. I recommend y'all go check it out. Plus, they're going to make a live action Avatar Last Airbender on Netflix. I hope it be 10 times better than that freaking stupid Avatar from M. Night Shyamalan. He did freaking terrible to that show. Okay, we're good? Okay. At number 3, we got our all iconic cartoon show that been around since 1969. It's still airing new show from this. You guys know who they are. They are mystery problem solver. We're talking about Scooby-Doo right here, y'all. Scooby-Doo is like one of the first cartoon show I ever watched throughout my whole entire childhood life. I like how they go to adventure places. I like the characters Scooby, Shaggy, Velma, Daphne, and Freddy, where they go on creepy, spooky places, like where they encounter like the Phantom. What else? Well, the Scooby-Doo ghost dude. But iconic. You guys are iconic characters. If not the oldest cartoon character that we ever care and grew up watching them throughout our lives. My dad watched them when he was young too, you know. Kind of like a generation thing nowadays, right? I love how cartoon Scooby-Doo give us the kind of scare and the fun to watch it. I like Scooby-Doo. He's scared. He gets scared from the ghosts, but he'd be brave enough to fight them off. I like how he loves food so much. Like, Scooby loves food. And also, Scooby snacks. Like that. I like that. It's funny. He's like a fighting character that everybody admired Scooby as a iconic talking dog. Alright? If they would have got rid of him, I would be mad. Look what Velma did. The show Velma. They did terrible to Velma. I hate that show in my life. Okay? Ugh. And dude, it's anyone going to get rid of Scooby-Doo, you gotta get past me. I would not let nobody mess with Scooby-Doo. He is the iconic talking dog and not the most iconic animal character of all time, okay? You get what I mean? Look at me. I grew up watching him and how funny he is. Even it's a live action movie I like from him, alright? And so, for this one, I give Scooby-Doo, the iconic Scooby-Doo, a 9.3 out of 10. Which I want y'all to watch. Parents, you guys grew up watching Scooby-Doo, I recommend you show your children Scooby-Doo, alright? Let them watch the first original Scooby-Doo, alright, y'all? I recommend y'all show that to your children when you had children, okay? At number 2 is the cartoon show I talk about in my 1 or 2 videos. You guys know who he is. He's still airing new episode every day since 1999, alright? We are talking about SpongeBob SquarePants, y'all. Yeah, that's right, SpongeBob SquarePants. He my second favorite cartoon show I ever grew up watching, alright? By the time I was 3 or 4 years old, okay? Watch him every day, including his 3 movies and his iconic short videos he makes. And also he on YouTube nowadays. He is so iconic. He even at the level of Mickey Mouse iconic. He like the symbol of Nickelodeon himself. And anyone who think about getting rid of SpongeBob, you know, you need to get past right here. I will take a bullet for SpongeBob. He is the reason why I'm so positive and wanted to be happy to be a great person. If it were for him, I would not be doing social media videos, all that. And also, he motivated me to be a better person and a better worker. It's like he always motivated motivate himself when it comes to going to his workplace, the Krusty Krab. I motivate going to my workplace too every day, which I want to make sure my restaurant I work at be clean and stuff. Get what I mean? If it weren't for him, I would not be able to be doing this. You get what I mean, y'all? So, SpongeBob SquarePants is iconic. I would give him a freaking 9.8 out of 10. Alright, y'all? Be sure to let you guys know that SpongeBob SquarePants is absolutely iconic. But not iconic as the #1 cartoon show I grew up watching. Alright? They are the reason why they are so funny and make me want to be a funny person and a comedian like other cartoon shows. But this one is funny. It's been around since 1999 till 2009. Been around for 10 years on Cartoon Network. It considered the iconic show that helped Cartoon Network become one of the best cartoon channels. We are talking about Ed, and Eddy. That's right, y'all. Ed and Eddy is the #1 cartoon show I watched all my life too, you know. I love Ed, Double D, and Eddy, who go on the funny quests and also scam many people in the cul-de-sac where it takes place. They scam a lot of their children, their friends and people they know of, like Jimmy, Wolf, Kevin, Sarah, Jimmy, I think I said Jimmy, Johnny, Plank, all those characters. I like how they make people laugh about it and how funny these guys are. You gotta admit, they do wacky stuff all the time on that show, which is why I consider them at #1. And also, I grew up watching them the most too, you know, and how they try to scam them like for 25 cents so they could get themselves a big, huge jawbreaker. I wonder how they can put that whole entire jawbreaker like this big into their mouth. Would their jaw break like this? And their skin, their skin, and not that flexible. How did that even possible? I mean, cartoon science. What you expect? All right, y'all. And furthermore, that show made me laugh so much it made people piss themselves. So I love Eddy, even though I like Ed more because he's funny and not that smart. We get what you mean. Oh god, these guys are freaking hilarious. I like how they made their own movie with it, but nominated for an Oscar for animation film. But too bad that they no longer existed. But recipe Eddy, one day you will come back to become iconic again. Maybe one day, probably on HBO Max. I love Eddy, gosh. And that show, if it wasn't for them, I will not be that funny at all. I'd be bored out of my mind. If they were, we all be having fun a lot. For that cartoon show, I give it a 10 out of 10. And that show is the one right there. Ed and Eddy, I want all those people who grew up watching Ed and Eddy, I recommend you go show it to your friend or the children that you had. Alright? Make sure they watch it. The new generation need to watch Ed and Eddy. It's funny and crap, okay y'all? And there you have it. Those are my top 5 best cartoon show I ever watched. I hope you guys liked this video. I'm glad you guys watched my top 5 best cartoon show I ever watched, alright? If you guys like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit notification down below, put a comment down below, and what you guys think about this video, right? It is the one right there. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time right here. Peace out, y'all.